Feeling alone, kinda misty, waiting now for you to come. It's cold again, but I know we'll be warm, sitting by the fire and dream. Tell me again with a whisper, little things that I wanna hear, and the stars up above.
Hello my sweet friends, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Nicole Cole. Today we are going to do some centerpiece ideas, and so my thought was I am just going to take what I have right here around me, and I'm going to make several different centerpieces for a dining room. So we'll just start, and I'll try to go as slow as I possibly can, because when my mind gets to going, it is so hard for me to calm down. So I'll make sure that I slow down and let y'all see each and every one of these arrangements, okay? So on all of my arrangements, I like to have a very good base. So a base would be either a tray, a wooden drawer. My father made me this one, and we'll just start with this one here. This is a cedar box that my father made. It's very thin, and so it fits really good if you have a small table. It works really well due to the fact that it's not so big and bulky. Now, so y'all know I love antlers. So I think that I may, let's see, I've got some greenery. And y'all may see me use the same stuff over and over, but I want to show you how versatile all your decor items are. So these are just long swags. You can hang these, you can lay them on the table. Today I'm going to use them as my centerpiece, and I already have this kind of idea on my centerpiece now, but you see I did not bend the stem. I just laid it over top of the box, and it raises your eye up from the table, so it gives it a more substantial look. I've got another stem, same style swag as this one. I'm just going to slide the stem up underneath to hide it. So there I have my swags going either direction. I could add antlers into this. I could do that, and I could go all the way down. And all I'm doing is just kind of lifting the greenery and sticking it here and there, okay? Let me move that one. So I have my antlers in there, all right? And I think I want something tall coming out of the center, so I can easily push this a little further apart, and that gives me a bigger area to fill in right here. So I could use a Santa Claus if I chose to. Just sticking him down in there. See how cute that is, guys? I mean, I have used, what, 4 things. So I have my box, my 2 sprays, and my antlers and my Santa. That's really pretty, very simple. I could add the wooden beads to it. I could add, where did I put those? Oh, here they are. If I wanted a pop of red, I could add red berries, or I could just add simple ornaments. I mean, see how that pops? Or I could do red ribbon, and that would really pop as well. So there's one idea with that particular tray. Let's do another. Now, let me say this. I could take this piece out, okay, and change it I have this real pretty silver candle holder. I bet it ain't gonna fit down in there. It's not, but I could do a candle holder in there and it would look very similar to that. It would just need to be a narrower box. I cannot speak. I could actually do that and do an ornament in the top. So y'all get the idea. This could be an ornament. You could leave it like this and do more of the red ornaments, the red, or red berries. You could easily add red berries into this. So you'll kind of get the idea. You can build with anything you have. You can change it. You just need to see it a little differently. For this piece, I could not fit it in the bottom, so turning it upside down, I actually made another area that I could display something. You could put a saucer on top of this if it felt sturdy enough, and do you a Santa up here. There's just all kinds of ideas you could do. So let's take this greenery out and we'll do something slightly different. And like I said, you may see me use these same items over and over, but I'm trying to give you different ideas with pretty much the same stuff, okay? I'm gonna take my deer antlers out. Now, if you wanted to elongate the eye, you could do a table runner like I do under most of mine. You could actually take this greenery and set it on either end, and I'm gonna bend it slightly. Just a little bit more. Let's do it on this side. And this side. So then I've got it draping across the table, okay? And I can easily take a piece of greenery, a piece of garland, and just attach the two in the back so you don't see it across the back. You could put your Santas across here. You could do a line of all different kind of Santas. You could do a Christmas tree in here. I mean, there's just another option for you all. I'm going to take this greenery completely out. Let's see if we can think of something else to do. I love these red berries, and they're going to attach to each other. I have some in our bathroom here. Y'all saw it the other day on our bedroom reveal. They're really pretty. They've got all different kinds of greenery in them. But I could take that and put it on either end, just like I did the other greenery, right? So I've got that on either end, and I could do something in the center. I've got this piece of garland that I could do. What else could I do to that? Y'all remember these acorns that I got? I could make it real earthy and do the acorns in there. That's super cute, guys. I could leave it like that. I could add in these coppery looking candle holders on either end to elongate the eye. And when I say copper, you'll see that it's a lot of brown, but it's got some copper entwined in that. This has a copper look to it. So it brings your eye and it blends the copper all the way across. So you could do candles on these. And y'all remember, I got these off Amazon. I'll link them down below. These are mechanical candles. Absolutely love them. The cutest thing about these things is the flame can bend either direction. It scared me at first. I thought I'd messed them up. But they are so, so sweet. You could leave them like that. You could add candle rings if you choose to. You could do saucers underneath them and do berries around that if you wanted to. But look how pretty. That's very simple. Very simple. I could add a table runner under that. So just another idea. So let's try one more with this one and see what I can come up with. So y'all seen my deer. I got these at Hobby Lobby, and I believe they'll fit down in here. Let's try. Oh yeah, look at that. I could do them like this. I could add greenery in. Instead of the greenery being just tucked down inside, what I think I want to do is have it billowing out the front. Let's see if I can get that to happen. That's really sweet. All right. You remember this piece of greenery that I had on the candle holder? I could easily kind of tuck that here and there just to make it look or appear fuller inside. These are just little half spheres. Now I could bring the red berries back. Oh wait, I have a better idea. These are sprays with just pine cones with a little bit of like moss growing on them. And I want to stick those on either end. You may have to play with your picks to get them to lay just the way you want them to. There we go. That's really pretty, very simple. You could do some real pretty shiny if you wanted to, because this has that glittery, glitzy look on it. You could do shiny candle holders on either end. That's gorgeous. Gorgeous. You could add moss in the bottom. I have a little bit of moss just to fill in the bottom. You could do that. You could add. Now for me, I like the monochromatic look, but you can add in the red just to give it a little pop. That's real pretty. You could take these and do them in these. I think bigger ones would be pretty on either end. Bigger ornaments is what I'm meaning. That's real pretty. All right, let's try a different base, okay? This is a piece, this is an antique drawer that I have found many years ago. I have hung it on the wall and had things hanging down inside of it. I've had it as a tray on the table, and that's what I have in my centerpiece currently right now is this. So I thought I'd bring it back and we would kind of play with it a little bit as far as what we can add to it. I wonder if my truck will fit in there. Oh, look at that. That is so stinking cute. And I could do a simple tree on this side and leave it almost exactly like that. I can take the truck out, turn the box kind of slanted, and do that. That is precious, guys. You remember the greenery that we had? I can set that on this side. Wait just a second. This piece that we've been using, what if I stuck it right here to build my greenery up? Berries. Look how pretty that is. I could leave it like that. I honestly loved it. Very simple, like this right here. This is beautiful to me. I like the box being empty over here like that. Now I could even add Santa Clauses, and I have more Santas, but just to give y'all an idea, I could put all kinds of Santas kind of over in this corner to fill in that back. But if you're doing a half decorated, half set table, I have done this before. I have stacked my plates down inside or kind of mixed them in with the arrangement to make it look as if, well, yeah, she's about to set that table. Look how cute that is. So I have done that before. I've had trays on the side with Santas and plates on it. So you can kind of mix that into maybe a buffet table that you're wanting to do, but you have your plates set out so people can get from those. So that's a really neat idea. I even like using it as my decor, and I may even change this table to that for the rest of the season, and I will show y'all that at the end of this clip. So let's do another arrangement. Let me explain something about a centerpiece. A centerpiece to me has a lot of texture. So I have the wood. Now I'm gonna bring Santa in. That's the red, the colors of Christmas. Now what I could do is I could add berries. Same berries I've been using, guys. I'm just using the red berries that I have right here. I'm gonna mix that in. Now I could even stick this out front. I thought I could. Let's do this. This garland piece that I had in between my deer. So I could leave it just like this. I could not do anything else and it'd be gorgeous. I could take the candle holders I had earlier and put them inside the tray. So I'm really consolidating everything. Precious. I like a simple arrangement. To me, that is gorgeous. You can do very simple. You can go as crazy as I do sometimes, a lot of times, and make it very ornate. But this right here, to me, is super simple, but extremely beautiful. Look at that. You cannot go wrong with some greenery. I have said it numerous times. If you have garland in your home, you can make so many different arrangements, and you can cut those pieces up and make you so many different kinds of garlands. It's unreal. Y'all, this is a beautiful centerpiece. So I think I've given y'all a few ideas on if you have a drawer or a wooden box. Why don't we try a tray? Y'all remember, I don't polish my silver. This is a very simple tray. Very simple silver tray that's not been cleaned. All right, I can put my Santa Claus back. I'm gonna do him off-centered, okay? And I can put my ornaments in there. Now I only have 2. I suggest 3 because I like an odd number, but if you really look at this, you've got an odd number. All right, and then I have this really pretty swag piece that has all different kinds of greeneries in it. What if I mix that in there? Look how simple that is. Look how simple and how beautiful that is. I love that. I could add in some more elements as far as some little wood pieces, some wood beads, if I choose to. So you could add or layer more textures in. But to me, this right here is very, very elegant. I can add the candle holders that I have been using. That they actually look like they have been polished. I could do those on either side. Now imagine if you had a burlap tablecloth, a table runner, or a buffalo plaid table runner. This right here is absolutely gorgeous. It is a silver tray. That's what I made our centerpiece on. I have one more idea and then I'll do my final centerpiece for you guys. Cutting board. Very simple cutting board. I'm going to sit that in the center of the table. Bring back the greenery that I just used. I'm going to take my stem and bend it underneath my greenery so you can't see it. I'm going to set that very simply in the center of that. Can y'all see that? Oh, oops. All right, I could leave it as this. Beautiful. I could add my reindeers on either side. Wait, I think I want this one on this side. Honestly, I could even just use one. That's pretty. That's really pretty. A cutting board, guys. A cutting board. I could bring back my old amber jars from Thanksgiving, or excuse me, from fall, and do those on either side. That's really sweet, honestly. And then, you remember these pine cones that I had that had the moss growing on them? That's really pretty. Let's see. It's not sitting exactly the way I want it to. Oh, look at that. Let me move it out of the way. Look at that. How pretty is that? It's super simple. It's a cutting board with 2 ginger jars. Excuse me, 2 amber jars. So sweet. All right, let's do the last and final one. And I am going to do, like I'm going to set the table. However, I'm going to leave it halfway set. Remember how I said it earlier? So let's do that. I'm going to bring back my long wooden piece because I love it. I'm going to slant it to the side. And I'm going to do y'all a big overall view of this when I get it finished. All right. I have this table runner, but instead of running it long ways across the table, I'm gonna make it look as if I've got it all out to make my table setting. So I've kind of slanted it on the table, and I'll show you, I promise. So, now I have my placemats. So I put my placemats either side. Now I have my plates. And what I think I'm going to do with my plates is I'm going to set them right there. My small plates with all the different scenery, I think I'm going to set here. These are my Santa plates. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with these. Y'all, we have the sweetest neighbors. I know everybody says, oh, we have the sweetest. No, we have the sweetest neighbors. They take such good care of us. And she gave me this, and I love it. So I want to use that for Christmas. And I'm going to take my Santa Claus plates, and I'm going to put them in there where you can see them in this beautiful plate holder. Isn't that so stinking cute? I love it. All right, so I'm getting my stuff all out and set out. I almost think I need a Santa Claus in here. I really want to bring that big one back. No, wait, yeah. All right, so here's my Santa. I'm gonna set him right here, and then I have my two reindeers. So I'm gonna use one of them here beside Santa, and maybe one of them out here. I'm gonna show all of this to you all, so be patient with me. I have the, oh, my green one. How do I want to do this? Oh, I know how I want to do this. I'm going to take my piece and I'm going to bend it down so it will sit right upside of this. And I'm going to leave my pieces there, my placemats. I'm getting excited and I can't talk. Do that once again on this side. Mix in. Mix in. And if you're careful with your pieces, you can bend them and move them numerous times and you won't have to worry about messing them up, okay? All right, let's see. Now, I want to add my red berries into that. So I'm going to bend this again. Or do I want to do that? Oh. I'm just pulling my pine cones up inside those red berries. Then I'm going to take these two big fluff pieces that I showed y'all earlier. They're just half spheres. And I'm going to lay that over I'm hiding my sins. I'm going to lay it over my pieces here so you can't see that. Cute. A piece of garland. And I'll stick that in here some way. Wooden beads. My antlers. You know what? Those antlers hide that stuff. Let's look. A few more antlers. I think I'm just going to elongate the eye out on either side. Y'all, this is so pretty. All right, I'm going to finish cleaning up around here, and then I'm going to give y'all the full reveal. Y'all, look at this. How pretty. It's a half set table. So I've got all my stuff out to set the table. I just haven't set it yet. So this is what I call a setting table, kind of staging arrangement. So I've got all of my items that I want to use for setting my table. I just don't have them set perfectly. This is precious. I love this idea. Just got my plates out here. I did bring the Santa back because I absolutely loved him there. My placemats, my table runner. I'm gonna go around to the other side. So on this side, I did my smaller plates, and then the ski pieces that I have in the red, which are really pretty, and just bits and pieces. Y'all, this centerpiece to me is so pretty because it's not completely perfect. Does that make sense? So y'all should try this. I love the look of it. It's absolutely gorgeous. Thank y'all. Have a good day.